Yo, what's up guys, Golem here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my new main Golem deck in Clash Royale. So I'm a pro player using this version being ranked number 10 in the world. So I decided to copy it, and in today's video, we're going to try and push up my main account. I know that many of you guys like Golem, and I feel like Golem hasn't really been that popular in the current meta. So whenever I saw that player being that high in the world using this version, I was like, okay, I have to copy it, I have to try it out myself, and I have to make a video, record a video for you guys, trying to push up in this case in today's video. So let's go with Wizard here to destroy the Goblin gang. Looks like he is able to get a little bit of damage, but that's fine. And looks like he has a Prince as well. So Prince, Goblin gang, could be a potential lockbait deck, could be something else as well. Yeah, looks like it is indeed gonna be lockbait. So let's go with Skeletons here, and then I'm gonna go with Skelly King up high to take care of the Rascal Girls. Unfortunately, the Prince was able to charge on top of the what's it called, the Skeleton King, but I think here we just need to take the damage. Honestly, we're using a Golem deck. The bad thing about this matchup is that we do not have a really good spell against Rascals, against Dart Goblin, against the Goblin Barrel. Bait in general is a pretty difficult matchup. The good thing for us in this case is that he does not have a big spell. Unless he for some reason has a rocket or something in there, this version he's using normally does not have a big spell. So that should be really good for us. We can just try and focus on our Golem pushes. And Golem pushes in general should be really difficult for him. So let's go with a Night Witch here. Let's go with a Wizard here as well. And then afterwards, as soon as I have enough Elixir, I'm going to try and get a Void Spell down on top of the Princess. I'm going to go Void Spell here just in case for some reason he also goes with, I don't know, let's say like a Dark Goblin, Rascals or whatever. Close to the Princess, but enough did push. Yeah, should be pretty annoying and difficult for him to defend. As you guys can see, Golemites with the bats, the Wizard as well is able to lock onto the tower. So even though we do not have a really good response against his bait and against his pressure pushes, or troops I should say, we also have a really good way to pressure us ourselves and make an amazing attack. Like this Golem deck usually just have really good attacks. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here to take care of the Princess. He might go with Lock, but I think, anyways, even if he goes with Lock, we should be able to deal with it. And then here, I'm just going to let him take the tower. Like, honestly, what was I going to spend? Maybe I could have NATO'd it, but I think it's way better to have the NATO offensively. NATO offensively with the Baby Dragon, with the Wizard, with really any type of troop you have in this deck. It, just has a great synergy. Okay, let's go with Wizard here to support the Golem. Let's go with Baby Dragon here up high to take care of the Rascal Girls. Then he does end up going with the Evil Skeleton, so let's go with a NATO right away. And let's then afterwards go with Void Spell. Nice, looking pretty good. He does end up going with the Lock, so let's go with Evil Skeletons here in the middle. Nice, okay, that's perfect because he drops a Knight there right next to the Evil Skeletons. And I think this push should not be able to, he should not be able to defend this push unless something crazy happens, but there's just no way. So as you guys can see, even though we do not have a small spell, we only have Lock and Void Spell, we were still able to, kind of destroy this Lockbait player. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2, pretty good start to the video. Let's see if we can keep it up like this, but that was definitely a really nice, 3-crown there. Okay, let's start off by cycling Skeletons. Let's see what he's running, but very important to, of course, cycle your evolutions. And then looking at his profile, look at his clan. He had a balloon in his, profile. And then his clan is called Bomb Balloon, which is, I think, probably like a clan for balloon players, maybe balloon freeze players. So I don't really want to cycle Wizard, knowing that he might just go like Lumberloon or something. Looks like he does cycle Snowball now, so I'm gonna cycle Wizard now. If he does go with a Balloon, we might be able to defend it without. Okay, looks like he just goes Balloon like this. I'm actually gonna go Void Spell defensively, and then I'm gonna go Skelly King. So I think, the Void Spell really good against a Balloon. Then here afterwards, I'm probably just go with the ability. Okay, let's go ability right away. He does have the Musketeer, he does have Knight, so I think it's just gonna be the Balloon Cycle deck. With the Bomb Tower, I think. No NATO, no big spell for him. I think his only spells are gonna be the Snowball plus the Barbell. Okay, so I would say good matchup here. If his only spells are Barbell plus Snowball, he of course cannot really deal with our Night Witch. The Wizard is gonna be really annoying, but we do need to watch out because his Musketeer in some situations can also get a lot of value for sure, especially if he can cycle multiple Musketeers in a defense. Okay, looks like he is gonna probably go with, okay, I wanted to say probably Balloon Miner. Looks like he just goes Balloon by itself, so I'm gonna take one shot and then activate the King Tower here. So it is gonna be a lot of damage. Like honestly, if you guys, you guys might wonder right now, is that really worth it to do that? In my opinion, yes. In my opinion, having the King Tower activated against this deck, he has Miner, he has Balloon, is definitely really worth it. It does kind of depend on the situation, but I would say 9 out of the 10 times the activation is gonna help out a lot. And in this situation, it was definitely worth it, especially considering our cycle in that moment. Okay, so he does go with his snowball. I think I'm gonna go with a golem already, but I'm gonna go with golem in the back. I'm just gonna let the evil wizard be there, and if he decides to pressure us opposite lane, we have the void spell here. I think the void spell should be able to yeah, deal with the balloon without any problems. Oh, looks like it doesn't. Okay, I thought that the void spell actually fully kills it. Looks like it didn't. I don't know if that NATO was necessary because we do have the King Tower activated. Maybe the NATO wasn't necessary, but I guess it's fine. In the meantime, let's go with Skeleton King here. And let's try to focus on our attack right now. Okay, looks like he does end up going with his barbell, so let's go with Skeleton King ability as well. He does have Snowball, so I think the skeletons will not get yeah, too much value, but still pretty good situation. And let's then go with a Wizard. So, okay, this is definitely interesting matchup. I haven't played this matchup because, yeah, his version of the balloon is kind of like a really old version. Okay, let's go with Skeleton King here. Let's go with Skeletons on the left side. Let's go with a Night Witch. Then I'm gonna prepare my NATO, of course, backwards against the balloon, because if not, that's gonna get a lot of damage. And I think here let's go with ability on the right side. Okay, so definitely, as I said before, really interesting matchup. I haven't played against this balloon deck for a while because it's a really old balloon deck, but look at the damage. Oh my god, look at the damage from the skeletons. That's a lot of damage right there. And then we can go golem, and I think if he goes balloon, we can just go void spell to defend it. If he pressures now opposite lane, I think a void spell plus skeletons on a miner should be able to yeah, defend perfectly, or almost perfectly. It looks like he goes bomb tower. Should I just, I think I just void spell the bomb tower, right? Yeah, I think if I void spell the bomb tower here, we should be able to hopefully do a lot of damage towards it. And then NATO on top of the musketeer to pull everything towards the golem push with the baby dragon splash damage. And the Night Witch also there helping out. We should be able to deal with the troops and hopefully overwhelm him here. We already have 2 baby dragons on the field. We still have the Skeleton King available. We have the ability also still available. So let's go with ability. Baby dragon in the meantime takes care of the musketeer. And I think this should be able to overwhelm him unless he's somehow defensive. But I don't really see how he can defend it. Let's have the void spell ready in case he goes with a musketeer. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like instead he goes with a miner, he goes with a snowball, but we still have so many troops on the field, and this should be good game, guys. As you guys can see, I'm just spamming the bridge at this point, where you yeah, whenever you get to a moment where you just feel like, okay, if I continue spamming, we should be able to eventually overwhelm him. Just go for it. Like, honestly, in those situations, don't stop spamming. Don't try to go for another golem push. Just continue pressuring with the baby dragons. Really, with any type of troop. So very nice W there. Let's try and see if we can continue like this. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 3. So far, 2 very nice yeah, wins there. Definitely the last match, I would say that's a really good matchup for us. Balloon, of course, in general against tornado decks is not that great. And then, of course, him also not having a big spell. And we have Night Witch, we have Wizard, we have a lot of yeah, troops, which is definitely necessary to have at least like a poison or something. I would say it's a really good matchup, but then of course he has a really quick cycle, musketeer. It's never as easy as it looks. Okay, let's go with a NATO here. I'm not sure if I messed up the NATO. Okay, I did end up getting a NATO. That was kind of an awkward placement, but we still managed to activate the King Tower without taking any yeah, Hawk Rider damage. Okay, so Goblin Gang, Valkyrie, Hawk Rider. Interesting deck by him. Not really sure what version he's running. Let's in the meantime go with Skeletons here to distract the Valkyrie. If necessary, a little bit more. I don't know if it was necessary, but I guess anyways. Yeah, it's fine. And what? He also has Balloon. Okay, so he has Lumberjack, Balloon. I'm gonna go Void Spell here once again on defense. Void Spell is really, really good against Balloon. So in this case, we do not take the damage. And the Skeleton King is also able to deal yeah, good amount of damage to the Lumberjack. So he has, what? He has Lumber, Loon, Hawk Rider, Valkyrie. He has like multiple win conditions in one deck. So definitely a crazy deck here in game number 3 in today's video. Okay, let's go Wizard right away against the Goblin Gang. Wizard should be able to deal pretty well with the Goblin Gang. It is going to take a little bit of damage, but yeah, I guess it's fine. And then afterwards also we cycle towards the evil Wizard. So that's really good for us as well. So why did I not go with the NATO? After seeing him having Balloon, I think it's better to counter the Hawk Rider with, for example, in this case, Night Witch. Maybe some other troops, but I think it's going to be important for us to keep the NATO most of the times against his yeah, Balloon pushes. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here last second to distract the Lumberjack. In the meantime, the Baby Dragon and the Towers will be able to deal very well with this push. And I think I can already prepare for a Golem push. If he goes Balloon at the bridge, which is not that crazy of a play. We have the Void Spell available. We have the NATO available. Looks like he goes with Barbarians. What is this guy doing? Like, honestly, what is his deck? He has such a crazy deck here. Okay, I'm definitely going to go Void Spell. Even though the Barbarians are still alive, we should be able to get at least 1 or 2, yeah, complete, how do you say that? Like, damage shots on top of the balloon, so that's gonna be very nice. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go Wizard here, expecting a potential main horde, but looks like he doesn't go with main horde. Okay, this is... What is this match, guys? He's just attacking. Like, honestly, at this point, he's only attacking, and he's not even trying to defend. Okay, we're gonna take towers, so that's good for us. I'm gonna go NATO here on defense, and then I think I'm gonna go with Evil Skeletons here as well. He's probably gonna go with, like, yeah, main horde. I wanted to say that. Okay, let's go with a wizard here to try and take care of his main horde. Hopefully we can deal a good amount of damage to it. Golem in the meantime on the king tower is getting a lot of damage, but it's still not over. But look at the skeletons. Skeletons are definitely gonna have to get arrowed, because if not, my friend... Wait, does he not have the arrows? Okay, looks like he does have the arrows, but really late arrows for some reason by him. Let's in the meantime go with a baby dragon here defensively. And he's probably gonna try and pressure with this lumberjack here. So let's go with Skeleton King just in case. And I think I'm actually gonna go Golem in the middle here. I'm not sure if it's crazy play. He does have barbarians, but I think we still should be able to get a lot of value from our troops. Let's in the meantime go with a wizard. Evolution up high to take care of those skeletons. Hopefully also take care of the mean horde. And wait a second. Okay, he's actually playing this really well for some reason. Like, his deck is definitely really crazy, but at the same time he's playing this super well so far. Okay, let's see. Let's go with Skeleton King here to try and deal with the Hawk Rider. Luckily for us, we didn't take too much damage on the towers that we still have alive. Like in this case, his towers are definitely way weaker than our towers. So I think the key is just being patient. I think the last golem I played was really aggressive, really bad. I think if we play patient, try and cycle here with the wizard, with the night witch, we should be able to probably win this matchup. We're not really in a hurry. I think the last column, as I just mentioned, definitely was a big mistake from us. Let's in the meantime here go with Lumberjack. Let's go with a Night Witch, or let's go with a Baby Dragon on top of the Lumberjack. Let's go with a Night Witch here as well, Baby Dragon, and I'm gonna NATO, in this case, the balloon backwards. Let's probably go with Skelly King here in the middle, and I'm gonna go with another Wizard, expecting, I wanted to say Mean Horde, but looks like instead he goes with Valkyrie. Let's go with another Baby Dragon here. Skeletons are going crazy. Then eventually we do end up winning, so very key in the end. Kind of recognizing our mistake, I was like, okay, that golem in the middle was a horrible play that actually could have ended up losing me the match, to be honest. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, he only has arrows as a spell. We can just cycle from the back, cycle wizard, cycle, really whatever type of support job, making sure that we do have some kind of answer if he goes with like a mean horde or something. But besides that, I just, kind of played safe. And then in the end, as you guys can see, once again, overwhelming opponent. I think so far, I don't know if we did all 3 counts. I think against the balloon deck, we didn't 3 count, but so far against the bait type of decks, we did get 2 3 counts. Let's see if we can get another victory or maybe even another 3 count. Okay, let's go, guys. Hope we get to game number 4. Looks like Robin's a pretty good player. He has a top, I think it was like top 20 something in the world. So let's give him a good luck. And let's start off by cycling skeletons. And let's wait and see whatever he drops. So it looks like he goes with a drill. So I'm gonna go wizard. Normally the best answer is of course your Skeleton King, but in this case, if you don't have Skeleton King available, don't be afraid to go wizard, because wizard, as you just saw, also does a really good job there. Okay, so Goblin Drill plus Bomber could be, typical, I would say, drill deck. Knowing that his drill's out of cycle, I'm gonna go Golem. It is kind of aggressive, but then once again, knowing that his win condition is out of cycle, that's, pretty good for us. It looks like he does have the Mighty Miner version. No way. I was expecting him to run something else. Maybe a Knight, maybe a Ghost, something else, but he has Mighty Miner. Mighty Miner is definitely, really strong card against the Golem. I'm thinking about going NATO like this. Not sure if it's worth it. But this way we pull the Mighty Miner away from the Golem, and then we can go Void Spell here on top of the Tesla. I would say that was a pretty good play. Golem is still quite healthy. We end up taking care of the Mighty Miner as well, because if we don't go with the NATO, Mighty Miner stays alive, and then the Mighty Miner afterwards anyways needs to be responded to. So overall, I would say pretty good play, pretty good attack, even though it's single elixir. In these type of situations against cycle decks, I think you can play kind of aggressive. Okay, so let's cycle skeletons to start cycling towards the evolution. Let's then go with the Skeleton King here to try and take care of the Goblin Joe as soon as possible. And in the left side, I know that the Bomber is gonna get a few shots, but I think it's completely fine. We can take the damage. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let's go with the Golem once again on the left side. We're getting closer to double elixir, so that's perfect. And then it looks like he goes with a Mighty Miner. Okay, Mighty Miner out of cycle is definitely really good for us, because of course if he does have it in cycle, then it's just harder to break through his defense. Mighty Miner out of cycle is definitely something really nice for us. And here I'm just gonna take the Mighty Miner damage. It is gonna get a lot of damage, but not as much damage to where the point like we need to spend some elixir. In the meantime, I'm gonna go with a Void Spell. Let's go with NATO, and I'm gonna go once again NATO in the back plus some evil skeletons to distract the Mighty Miner, forcing out in this case the lock. And no, I was expecting the lock. I was not expecting the Mighty Miner ability. There was a nice ability from him. He's able to also deal a good amount of damage, or actually fully take care of the Skelly King. And then here we go with a Wizard. Wizard is gonna do a good, well, decent job. Not a perfect defense. Really hard to stop the Evil Drill, but I would say that the Wizard still did a pretty good job there. Okay, so we do end up going with another Golem. Let's go with Night Witch here to take care of the Goblin Drill. If he goes with Poison, I think the Night Witch still ends up taking care of the Goblins. There would just be a lot of elixir being spent by him. Let's go with skeletons here. Let's go with baby dragon, and once again I'm gonna go NATO here to pull backwards the mighty miner. Okay, let's go with a wizard up high as well. Let's then go, I would say, void spell here. Not sure if it's even necessary because the wizard does end up connecting to the Tesla, and then the baby dragon in the meantime is also locked into the tower, and I think that should be a good game. So as you guys can see, this deck also does, I would say, pretty well against cycle decks. You do need to be careful, but I would recommend you guys being the one most of the times being more aggressive. You do need to be careful, of course, when to golem and when not to golem. But I think if you kind of control when to golem and when not to golem, it yeah, should be, I wouldn't say a really easy matchup, but you guys just saw it. We got a very solid win there. So I think I'm going to play one more match, guys. So far, really nice win streak, really nice push. Let's see if we can finish today's video with another victory. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the last match of today's video. We're up against this guy called Matteo, and his clan is 3 Musketeer, or 3M, I'm assuming. It stands for 3 Musketeer Comeback. So let's see, guys, if this is 3 Musketeer. We do not have a big spell, but we do have a lot of splashy cards. So if it is indeed going to be 3 Musketeer, it should be an interesting matchup here. Okay, looks like he does indeed have the Elixir Collector. So let's go with the Void Spell right away on top of the Elixir Collector. I would have loved to go with Skeleton King, or actually I'm still going to go with Skeleton King because the Wizard is still alive. Baby Dragon is going to tank. He does end up going with his Rage spell, but I think it's fine. And then I'm thinking about going ability, but nah, I think it's, not really worth it. I think the ability, well, maybe it would have been worth it actually, thinking about it now, but I guess it's fine. In the meantime, let's go with a Wizard here in the middle to distract. Ooh, I wanted to say to distract the Prince, but looks like the Prince just straight goes to the tower, and it's going to get, I would say, even tower, almost tower, okay, almost tower down. 401 HP, so yeah, that push, definitely not it, guys. I was for some reason thinking that the Skeleton King at the bridge there would have been a nice play, but it, definitely didn't help us out. We did get a little bit of damage, but yeah, for sure not worth it. Okay, so what is he running? I'm assuming it's 3 Musketeers, as I said before, looking at his clan name. And then also the deck he's showing so far, like Knight, Monk, he also has an Elixir Collector in there. Definitely looking like some kind of strange 3 Musketeer deck. Okay, should I go? I don't know if I should go Golem already. I think Golem is more, like in double elixir in these type of matchups. I don't think we should go Golem in single elixir because he most likely is just gonna get, a big punish going on the opposite lane. Okay, let's go Skeleton King here. Baby Dragon in the meantime is gonna distract. Let's go with Void Spell on top of the Elixir Collector, and let's go with some skeletons last second to distract the Prince here. Okay, so definitely still a winnable situation. Remember that with Golem, one good push, you can, deal a lot of damage. So I'm not too afraid about the situation, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan either. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go Knight Witch right side lane. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what he does, if he decides to go with like a Monk or something. Okay, let's actually go with Golem already. Okay, looks like he does go with 3 Musketeer, but I think it's fine. We can go with a Baby Dragon afterwards on top of the... No, wait, what? I thought that the 3 Musketeers were locked into the Golem already. Okay, let's go with Evil Skeletons. Let's go with Skeleton King here as well. But nah, this is gonna be a good game. Unfortunately, the last match of today's video, I don't know why recently, a lot of times the last match in the video, we're getting losses. But anyway, still a really nice video. Honestly, I'm just gonna, let him win here. We do not have any time to make the comeback. Only 20 seconds left, and also really, really difficult matchup. I definitely think if I played it better, like if I would replay the same match, I maybe would have had a bigger chance. I think our main mistake there, if you guys would ask me like what is your main mistake in the last match, probably the main mistake there was to go with Skeleton King at the bridge. Also the skeletons afterwards were a little bit too aggressive, and then the Wizard of course also not distracting the Prince. Just everything kind of fell apart there, but still really, really nice video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We still managed to push up quite a bit with this Golem deck. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.